Hello everyone, welcome back to Grand Turismo 7's Custom Races. We are here at Grand Valley again for another race with the Coupe slash four doors again. Literally last time I did a race with these types of cars, it was at Grand Valley. Literally this racetrack, but the other way. Today we're doing the reverse track, which is, yeah, I didn't realise that until now, which is quite funny, but yes, I can't wait. We are in the Ford Mustang GT. I've kind of like changed the customizations of it, because previously it was customized to look like the one from the Need for Speed movie. Now I've just kind of changed it. It's orange with black wheels. It looks quite cool. But yes, we are at Grand Valley. Now there is a couple of electric cars in this. We have, of course, we have the new Afeela in there. There's Porsche Taycan Turbo you see there. There's the Afeela. And we have the Tesla as well in this. So that means that there is no fuel consumption, no like you can't run out of fuel, let's just say. But I have put it on times 30 tire wear, so hopefully, fingers crossed, that should actually make a difference and we might actually have to pit for tires. I don't know, with road cars it's confusing. I know obviously in like real life your tire wear is not going to go that quick, but yeah, I've tried it on 30, so let's hope it actually kind of makes a difference in that race, because I don't know. But yeah, other than that, it's 20 minutes. We're starting at late morning, so I didn't know that it was going to make a cast a shadow on the start finish line, so it looks a little bit dark. But obviously, it is on times 30, like speed of time, if that makes sense. So obviously, it will eventually get more brighter as the race goes on. But yeah, not really much else to say. I'm kind of looking forward to this race. We've got a couple of cars in here. I do know that the Taycan and the BMW are like pretty fast, so I'll put them a bit further at the back. That Camaro, I'm not sure if I should have put it second, but yeah, cars I'm expected to actually put up a fight that we might have to struggle against would be that Camaro, the BMW M4 Taycan, and maybe the the Dodge Hellcat, and maybe the Alfa Romeo Giulia GTAM. I think those will be the four cars that we might have to fight against, but I don't know, we'll have to wait and see. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Just mumbling on now, so sit back and enjoy the race. But there we are then, first place, not too bad, pretty good race. The cars that I pretty much just said would be a problem were pretty much a problem. The Alfa Romeo, Camaro, the BMW, the Taycan kind of fell back, but I think it ended up hitting like quite late, so did the Charger. Yeah, pretty much, yeah, and that's literally, there was those cars, the Urus, maybe, I don't know. But yeah, that when we took over at the first time we lapped the cars, the Fila was last. Then when I lapped them again, it was the Giulia. Not the Giulia, the Genesis. And then the Supra ends up finishing last. But yeah, the Alfa Romeo put on the last fight. Literally, it was directly behind me. I didn't even realise that. I don't know what I'm doing. But yeah, BMW M4 didn't really put up a fight throughout the entire race. It finished fourth, but that's because the cars above it hit. You know, same with the M2, to be honest with you, and the Mercedes. The Mercedes was quite fun, actually. I really like that car. I mean, last time I did these races, I used that car, so that explains it, doesn't it? But yeah, first place, the Alfa Romeo was directly behind me. Felt weird, like I've explained this before, but every time I come out the pits, I always feel 10 times faster. Like, I took over the Alfa Romeo with ease. You know, I took over it, and then it kind of like was like, oh shit, and then picked up the pace. But yeah, I wasn't really paying much attention at the end of the race. But yeah, it was directly behind me. I was like, oh shit, didn't realise that. But yeah, we won. Not bad. Pretty good. What am I going to do for the next race? I'm trying to think about it. I was going to do electric cars, but you can't do electric cars in this race. It's stupid. When you pick an electric car, you can only race against that car. So for example, if I picked the Taycan, I can only race against other Taycans. If I picked the Hyundai Ioniq, which isn't even a full electric car, I can only race with that. You know what I mean? So I couldn't do that. I wanted to do, what else did I want to do? I wanted to use the new VGT car, the new Corvette, but I couldn't. So yeah, it's a bit of a pain. I can't use those. I can race against them, but I can't use them. But yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna do. Might do an old one again. You know, maybe like the old cars, maybe like 80s and 90s. You know, pretty good. There's some decent cars in the game for the 80s and the 90s, so I might do that. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Remember to leave a like and subscribe. Mustang looks nice and it's good in the sun. So all around good race. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. Leave a like and subscribe. And yes, I shall see you in the next one. Cheers.